Hello everyone, it's Karen. Today we're going to do another vinyl update. This is vinyl update 6. This is just stuff I've generally got over the last 3 months. I'm going to show some vinyls. And if Johnny Cash fans, stick around. There's a lot of Johnny Cash stuff in this video. I've got some CDs, I've got a DVD, some singles and LPs. So, as I said, there's a lot of Johnny Cash items in here. So if you're a Johnny Cash fan, stick around. You're going to like this. So I'm going to start with the CDs first, and I've got these within different places, really, just different lot. There's also a DVD as well. I'm going to show the DVD first. This is Simon and Garfunkel, Old Friends, live on stage. This is their 2003 reunion tour, and during the show, the Everly Brothers come out and perform a few songs, as well as perform a song with Simon and Garfunkel as well. So yeah, really cool. I got the CD of this one, so I like the DVD. You get a book in there as well. So it's really, really good to have. I haven't yet watched it, but should hopefully be good. Okay, got some CDs now. Huge bunch. First one up is Michael Jackson, History, Past, Present and Future, Book 1. This is a double disc set. The first disc is of his greatest hits until that point, and then the disc 2 is some new songs that he'd released for the album. Quite difficult to open, but here it is. I'll get open. There's just 2. Now, got this at a charity shop. Now, I know there's been recent allegations of Michael Jackson coming out, but I'm going to try and focus on the good things he did, and that was his music. So, yeah. So, this next CD I'm going to show is one that I was supposed to get at Christmas, but the release date got changed. I've done an unboxing on the channel, so I've shown it before. This is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, The Best of Everything. This is a double disc set that came out in March. Really good compilation. One that I would recommend getting if you're just beginning to get into Tom Petty. This is one for you. This goes through his whole career pretty much, from his albums, The Heartbreakers, to his 3 solo albums, and even the 2 Mudcrutch albums as well. So yeah, it's really good. There is a vinyl version of it, but I'm going to ask for that for my 18th birthday next month, so hopefully I should get that. There's just one. And here's disc 2. So yeah, really good, really like this one. And this also has the addition of 2 previously unreleased tracks. The Best of Everything alternate version, which is an extra verse that was not in the original release. And we have an unreleased track called For Real, which is a great song that was recorded in 2000. I really like that track. So yeah, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Best of Everything. I'm going to get the vinyl version of that from 18th, as I said. I've got some CDs from a charity shop just recently. This is Elton John, Peachtree Road, his 2004 album. I really like the design of the disc, and I quite like the cover. I haven't yet heard the sound, but it should hopefully be quite interesting. 2004's Peachtree Road. Now, The Best of Art Garfunkel. Now, this is of his solo albums. I've got a few Art Garfunkel solo records, but I don't have that many. Don't have a CD of this. I thought get the greatest hits to start with, so that's what I did. I got the greatest hits. It's a bit broken, but there you are. There we are. This CD came out in 1998. And the songs. Let's see, The Best of Art Garfunkel. Okay, I got another DVD. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. London Calling live in Hyde Park. This is his 2009 concert. I got these 2 at my local Salkits market. It's quite a few of these I got from a Salkits market just recently. Opens up like that. Picture of Bruce on stage. It's got 2 DVDs. It's disc 1. And there's disc 2. So yeah. And I got a little leaflet thing with it as well. So I really like the inside picture. Okay, I got a few Johnny Cash CDs, 2 from the market 1 week. This is Wanted Man, The Best of Johnny Cash. This CD came out in 2000. So it's just got his big hits on there. And another Johnny Cash one. This one's from Spectrum Music, and this came out in 1998. The Best of Johnny Cash. I don't know who was on to but there we are, The Best of Johnny Cash. I got a CD single. These 2 I got from Charity Shop. Elton John, Recover Your Soul, with No Valentines and Recover Your Soul album versions. This CD came out in 1997 from the album The Big Picture. See, there's that. And another Johnny Cash CD. The Fabulous Johnny Cash. This was his first Columbia album with some bonus tracks. This was 2002, this re-release. It originally came out in 1958. CD. And Mum got a few cancelled CDs from the libraries. Now this is a CD from one of two artists that I've just started to get into, really. I really like this singer. That's Buddy Holly and the Crickets. The very best of Buddy Holly and the Crickets. This CD came out in 1999. I thought I'd get this because I know Buddy Holly was quite a popular artist. He was a big influence from the Beatles, and he was very, very popular singer. And I went to see a Buddy Holly and Roy Orbison tribute night at the Barfield Theatre in Largs, which was really good, really enjoyed it. And so I thought I'd get this Buddy Holly CD so I could know his greatest hits a bit. So I've got some Buddy Holly records in vinyl, but I thought I'd get a CD of his greatest hits as well. So yeah, here we go. 36 songs there, considering the fact that Buddy Holly didn't record a lot in his lifetime, but there was probably some releases that came out after his death. So is that? And this is Johnny Cash, Walking the Line, the legendary Sun recordings. I've already got a few copies of this, but again, it's always nice to have some backups. 3-disc set that came out in 2005 of Johnny's recordings on the Sun Records label. So yeah, there's that. A lot of great songs in there. Then I've already got this one, but again, it's nice to have backup. Ultimate Collection, Roy Orbison. This came out in 2016, this CD. And yeah, it's got some stuff from his albums as well as albums from some stuff from the Wilburys. So yeah, nice to have. Don't know what's going on out there. Okay, I've got some singles, now to the records. So, I've got some singles, got some albums. So, I've got these singles from different places. I'm going to show some ones that I got in a record shop in there called Big Sparrow Vinyl. It's now closed down, unfortunately, but it was a really nice shop. So, we're going to start with Bruce Springsteen, Cover Me, backed with Jersey Girl Live from 1984. Then I've got an original of The Who Are You, in its original sleeve, backed with Had Enough. Actually, I'm not sure what side, but Who Are You or Had Enough, I'm not too sure. It's a double A side, so it could be either or, really. Put on Polydor. On Warner Brothers, the Everly Brothers, The Ferris Wheel, 1964, and Don't Forget to Cry on the B-side. We have on Apple from 1971, Paul McCartney, Another Day, backed with Oh Woman Oh Why. And these two I got from a charity shop in Harpenden in England when I was away in England just recently. Hi Hi Hi, Wings, 1972, and Sea Moon. I know it's not its original sleeve. Then we have an Electrolyte Orchestra single. This is Roll Over Beethoven and Showdown on Jet Records. It's an American single. It's golden oldies, so I'm not too sure what that's all about, but nice to have. And these next few singles, except for one, came from Brighton. I went to Brighton as well, and got these at a market. They're all Beatles, except for one. I'm going to show the non-Beatles one first. Bob Dylan, Lay Lady Nay, 1969, and Peggy Day from both songs from the Nashville Skyline album. My first Bob Dylan single, that. And these are all the Beatles ones, so this is going to be interesting. We have Help on Parlophone from 1965, back to I'm Down. These are all in year release. We Can Work It, Day Tripper, and We Can Work It Out from 1965. Yellow Submarine and Eleanor Rigby, 1966. And this is a 70s single, Yesterday, and I Should Have Known Better. And one I just recently got from a charity shop, Art Garfunkel, Bright Eyes. And I don't know who artist, but it's on Cahar's theme. Not sure what that's all about, but here we are, Bright Eyes, one of Art Garfunkel's big hits. Okay, now I'm going to show the albums. Got quite a lot. Okay, the first one was one I was supposed to show in my last one, I forgot to show it. Johnny Cash, More of Old Golden Throat. I've got the Old Golden Throat album a few months back, and Mum got me this one. Unfortunately, not in great condition. The spine's a bit covered in big tape, but it's not too bad. Songs. And we're on CBS in 1969 in mono. The record's actually not that bad condition. It's original mono on CBS. These are like singles tracks on here, I think, and some tracks I don't think had yet been released. So, here's that. I don't know what to put them. I'll just put them down here. Okay, now I'm going to show some albums that I got at the shop in there, Big Sparrow Vinyl. Beatles Interviews. This is a selection of interviews from 1964 and 1966 from different press conferences. This came out in the 80s. This is one I'd never seen before until I saw it at the shop, so I thought I'd get it. So I did. And it's on Premiere Records. Quite an interesting interview. I've played the first side of it, and it's quite an interesting interview. Like that. See, one I've never seen before, so I thought, yeah, get it. So we have Electrolyte Orchestra, ELO 2, the second album from 1973. I've also got the first one. This is my edition of the still growing ELO collection. Still trying to grow it a little bit, but, you know, it'll hopefully get complete someday. There's the cover. I really like that cover. Gatefold. And this is on the EMI Harvest label, 1973. Says ELO 2. We have Elton John's The Fox, one that I haven't heard except for the song Chloe. I do quite like that one. This came out in 1981 on the Rocket label. Original inner sleeve with the lyrics and the Rocket Record Company. I know this is not one. This is one of his most hated albums, from what I know. It's not. It wasn't one of his popular ones. But there again, many of Elton's later albums didn't really do as well as some of his earlier albums. But I can still see them really. What's that? We have 18 Greatest Hits, Michael Jackson with plus some stuff with the Jackson 5. I've got some 4 Michael Jackson solo albums. I don't have that much Jackson 5 on, so I thought it might be nice to have. This is on Motown, and this came out in 1983. There's the Motown label. Okay, I got a Roy Orbison find. At the Rock House, this is his first album, which came out in 1961. Not an original copy from the 60s. It's Black Friday Record Store Day 2014 exclusive on colour vinyl. Priced of 3,000 copies. My number is 752. Not a bad number. But there's something really cool about this one. It replicates the Sun label, but it's on red vinyl, which is really nice. Nice little addition to my small colour vinyl collection. I've got a small collection of coloured vinyl, so this was nice to get my do a video showing my coloured vinyl collection someday. Okay, now I've got some records when I was away in England. I've got 3 from Harpenden, 2 from Brighton. We have the exciting Everly Brothers. This was a kind of re-release of their album Pass the Chicken and Listen in RCA. This is on RCA. This came out in 1973. The album came out in 72. The original album, but this is 1974, at least I think. It needs a bit of gluing, which I probably should have done before I made this video. But, yeah, I'll try and glue it later. So there's that one. And I have the exciting Roy Orbison. I really like the cover for this one. Again, this is tracks from the At the Rock House album. They're kind of similar titles, the exciting Everly Brothers and the exciting Roy Orbison, but they come out on different labels. This is on Hallmark. It's a nice little addition to my Orbison collection. I really like that cover. It's a stereo. Okay, I got a Yugoslavia record. The original Johnny Cash. This is on Charlie Records in mono. This is his Sun recordings. So yeah, there's the... I think this might come out in 81, I'm not sure. So there's a record. There's side 1, and there's side 2. It's quite hard to see, the lighting's not great in here. It's quite hard to see, I know the lighting's not that brilliant in here. There we are, there's that. Okay, now I've got 2 from a shop in Brighton. I got the Traveling Wilburys, Volume 1 from 1988. This is the first time, one I've been looking for a long time, but I just never really seen it for a good price, so managed to find it for a good price. So, yeah, I really like this album. It's one of my favourites. In a sleeve. Would like to get the Traveling Wilburys Volume 3 album. Might get that one Sunday. This is that. 19. Of course, the Wilburys, they were a good band, right? But unfortunately, they didn't really last too long after the death of Roy Orbison, unfortunately. But anyhow, I can sometimes imagine what the Wilburys would have done if Orbison was still alive. I can imagine what the Wilburys would have done if Roy was still here, you know. And I got another one I was looking for. The Who, Live at Leeds. This is their 1970 live album. Not an original from the 70s. It's an American reprint from the 80s. It's on MCA. But I was looking for a copy of this album, so I thought we'll get it. This is on MCA. See, I haven't heard about it. I heard this album before a few years ago, and really good. Really good performance from The Who on there. I've got two from my Market and Saltcuts. Johnny Cash, Man in Black, his 1971 album. It's always good to get the original Johnny Cash albums, original studio albums. I know the title track, and I know the song Singing in Vietnam, Talking Blues, so not too sure what the other album's like, but interesting to hear it. Plain Black in his sleeve. The album's called Man in Black, and it's just on standard black vinyl, because Johnny Cash's image was to wear black clothing, and I think that's why they called him the Man in Black. And he explains why he wore black in the song Man in Black, which I recommend you here if you haven't checked it out. Do check it out on YouTube, Johnny Cash Man in Black. You'll sort of know what I mean. So yeah, I've also got another ELO album, The Very Best of the Electric Light Orchestra. This is the double album, which came out in 1989 on Telstar label. See, I thought I'd get this one. Gatefold on Telstar. Second LP is the same. So another nice little addition to my still growing ELO collection. So yeah. I got a Discogs, an online purchase. Classic Cash. It says Hall of Fame series. This is re-recordings of Johnny Cash's Columbia and Sun Records songs as well. Not bad, from 1988 on Mercury. I know there was quite a lot of criticism because I used some synthesizers on some of the tracks, but I don't think it sounds that bad. Here's the Mercury label. This is an Holland record. Made in Holland. So the Netherlands. So there's that. And I've got a few more from my, 3 more. 2 are from my local market and 1's an online purchase. So I'm going to try to see from my market. Here's the Rolling Stones 1968 album, Beggar's Banquet. This is the 2003 re-release from Abco Records. Of course, as Rolling Stones fans know, this was going to be the original cover, but both their British record label Decca and the American label London said no to the cover, quite rightfully, because of how disgusting it looks with the graffiti all over the walls and a toilet. That looks pretty gross. Back is even bad. The gatefold picture's not too bad. The gatefold picture wasn't changed, but it was changed to like a plain white invitation kind of cover, which looks a lot better. And this is on a customized label. So I haven't yet heard this album, but I do know the tracks Sympathy for the Devil, No Expectations, and Street Fighting Man are the ones I know. Oh, I'm holding it upside down. There's the custom label. See, I know this is a very popular album amongst Rolling Stones fans. Hopefully one day I might like to get the album Let It Bleed, which followed this, because I know that's very popular. And I also hope to get the other Stones' popular albums like Aftermath, Sticky Fingers, Exile on Main Street, albums like that, you know. Got the 12-inch single to George Harrison, Got My Mind Set on You, with Got My Mind Set on You single version and Lay His Head. Got the 7-inch, so I thought I'd like the 12-inch. This was from his 1987 album, Cloud 9, and we're on Dark Horse. I just recently did a video about my George Harrison Dark Horse Years box set, so that was my last video. And this last record is really, really good. This is a band that I've just recently started to like, and I've always liked them, but I've just recently kind of got back into them, and that's REO Speedwagon. This is Best Foot Forward, the best of REO Speedwagon. This is a 1985 compilation of some of their big songs. We've got a lot of great ones like Can't Fight This Feeling, Take It on the Run, Keep on Loving You, Don't Let Him Go. Really, a lot of big songs on there. And there's a sticker to explain some of the songs. I would really like to get their album High Fidelity, if I can find it, but at the moment, kind of fine with the greatest hits. Might get their album someday, maybe. We're on Epic Records. This is the Holland pressing, 1985. So yeah, I really would recommend you check out REO Speedwagon. They're a great rock band from America. So yeah, that's the end of this final update. I hope you liked it. So it's generally all stuff I've got from the last few months. I've been kind of putting record buying on hold because it's my birthday next month and I want to hopefully get some more things, get some money for my birthday for more records. So I don't know when the next final update will be. But hope you like this video. Keep liking, comment, subscribing, whatever. I'll see you again soon.